leaders from commerce, organized labor, and the construction industry to announce a bipartisan piece of legislation that will produce approximately $2.4 billion in annual funding for transportation infrastructure throughout the state.
Raising these constitutionally protected revenue sources when it relates to motor fuel taxes, license plate fees, and others. There is a bill in the Senate Transportation Committee that does provide a little over $2.4 billion in annual sustainable transportation funding.
I mean, we already pay $4 billion in taxes on fuel now. It seems that we're third in the country, most in the Midwest. We're only behind Texas and California. It seems to me that we ought to look at that, stop the diversions that are going on before we start taxing people. So that's over $4 billion. That's enough. Enough is enough. We ought to tank this tax.
But the reality of it is, as Mr. Oakley says, it's just not enough money. It never has been enough money. We have a massive backlog of deferred maintenance. So we have to fund that system.
So the Chamber is proposing an infrastructure investment bill that would raise about $2 billion annually to fix our roads and bridges and transit infrastructure. And that is through a sort of complicated method, but it involves a 15-cent gas tax increase. And then we take the sales tax on motor fuel and actually transfer that to a motor fuel tax, to a gas tax over time. So the consumer will really only see that 15 cents. And there's actually some small benefit to consumers as gas prices rise because we're taking a percentage tax and making it flat. And so we're looking at this as an investment, and so not only do you spend less, hopefully, in the long run, but you also get to work, school faster, spend more time with your family.
Look at the money that's been raised and being raised and maybe appropriated to it where it's supposed to go, and that's when roads for Illinois. So you can do comparative shopping without ever leaving your car, and that certainly people do that. They will move for a penny or two in gasoline, and they'll move for 50 cents or a quarter for cigarettes. It's proven. I've got all kinds of facts on that. And then we forgot about the little minimum wage that we just had. In 1 year, it's going to go up $2.75. That's impossible for small business to take care of. The minimum wage increase is going to be more than some convenience stores make. So it's almost impossible. You'll see a lot of facilities closing and close to the border closing.